Okay, hello guys. Let's be realistic. I've been gone for 5 months. I feel like I need justification, but I don't really have any. I wish there was like an upcoming project I was working on that like took 5 months of work and blood and tears, but I just was really distracted. Really, life got me. Example being, I literally have a script that I just basically wrote about this video. But then I was like, I hate this video. Or rather, I was put off by the fact that I'm just too cringy. But in retrospect, what I was just really doing was just putting off work. Like a screenplay. However, it's not really. And I just basically took 3 more months for just recording this part. So rather than actually reading the script, which, would be cool, let's do it in the improvised way. Rather, let's commentate over my script I wrote. And then I'll tell you what happened after, 3 more months, rather than redoing the whole thing. Anyways, well, hello there. So you might have seen the title of this video, and I'm here to clarify some things. So here's the thing, you got clickbaited. So in reality, I don't actually have YouTube depression, which is why you got clickbaited. I know I'm very original with my train of thoughts, but honestly the truth is, I just don't like the video that I have to work on. First, let me explain. My previous video I made was about my general experience in the Tubnet Minecraft server, detailing my progression from being bad to being so bad I had to get carried by this guy called Oso. By the way, thank you, sweetie. I'd eventually getting a bit decent enough to earn my first quote-unquote legit win, but with me not recording the footage at all. But still, I liked making the video. But unfortunately, this isn't the end of the story. If you haven't noticed all these hints of lore spread throughout the video, alluding to a cliffhanger of some Minecraft zombie apocalypse coming, I don't blame you, this kind of criminal investigation must be handled by the most diligent of theorists. Maybe you should call MathPad next time. I'm sure it's got a more than a good foundation on theoretical physics. But anywho, that mere cliffhanger was the reason I was putting off making videos. It's for the fact that I hated making lore, believe it or not. Actually, it's rather that I was really tired of writing PDFs, that it got stale after a while. On top of literally making a lot of scripts after a while, I got tired and sick of it. So I just kind of gave up. Felt annoying to start an approach, I suppose. But you know how it be, man. There's only one thread in a string of webs that have been putting off the production of the video. But speaking of, thread, yawn, kitty. Yes, kitty. I don't know. I had it in bold. Sorry. Yes, kitty. I got a kitten just a week ago, funny enough. Actually, I think just 5 weeks old. I know math isn't my proficiency, but hey, I'm trying. I got a kitten just 5 weeks ago. Funny enough, and she is so cute, but that cuteness has its drawbacks too. Taking care of a kitten is really hard, for example. I have to clean her butt. I still do. I feel like most cat owners, if they don't do that, they're kinda, not clean. Because let's be realistic, like they still, even though felines are very, grooming cactus themselves, they still spread freaking poop everywhere. Just on the flooring. So if they step on something, like, you gotta clean that. So why just bother, just clean them all. Two, I have to make sure she gets potty trained. No, I didn't even need to do that to begin with. Genuinely, she was potty trained to begin with. She was out of the womb and just able to poop just fine. 3, I have to keep an eye on her just in case she goes crazy and tries to bowl into the balcony. For reference, we're 3 stories high off the ground. That is true. We are. It is so freaking annoying and frustrating and scary, the fact that we freaking are. Doors are open most of the time because people like seeing the balcony open somewhat. And Meme, her name is Meme, funny enough. She does, go in there, and she has a few times, and that isn't very concerning, by the way. 4, and lastly, I have to feed her. Oh yeah, that's just normal. I do that for what, 6 p.m? and my sister does it at 4. I feel like that is a pretty good trade since she has to, wake up at 4 a.m. I only gotta do it for 6. Yeah, I feel very, this is very fair for them, right? My siblings are having fun right now. Doesn't this sound like I'm taking care of a child of my own? Yeah, it is. She is a child. She is beyond a child's comprehension. She does unthinkable things like go into the counter of the kitchen and just eat our food. I saw her once eating my fucking chicken. Or no, it was eggs. I was so freaking You know what? I let it pass. She's only a kid anyways, so yeah. And the worst part is the fact that I'm literally doing the least amount of work. The rest of my siblings have to stay up late, make her food, throw her poop, and we still can't catch a break. So essentially the amount of time that I spend with her takes up time I would be making a video, not sleep. That is true. I do not get a vacation time. She does not get me yet. I do not take a break. I do not sleep. Or I did at some point. It kind of got better. She sleeps now. She's not a chaotic ball of freaking like just constant pain. I can just kind of, you know, take care of her. Did I mention that I haven't gotten enough sleep? Yeah, I didn't. Wish my life were to be filled with ease in my mind. That if I were to have my beauty sleep, that such fragile creature wouldn't greet me with a fresh peach-stained sheet in my bed, even though I keep on dreading it. I know deep down that it's inevitable. But even though it's not the best, it's honest work. Although before we proceed on this feline maniacal rant about how adopting a single kitten would be of the same equivalence of Dante's 7 floors of hell, let me hit you with a second channel reveal. Woo! Confetti goes up and all explosions. Where I will, in the foreseeable future, make storytime videos, and obviously I haven't stolen this from another YouTuber. I am trademark YouTube original in every shape and form. Don't judge me. Yeah, let's just make this very clear, alright? I'll basically just upload unstripped footage of my main channel uploads that wouldn't really usually get in there. So, you know, all the goofy stuff and the funny gigs and gags I pull off on there, you'll probably see them in the second channel. I know, very original. This is the closest thing to live streaming that I could ever do since my internet is shit. And speaking of projects, I will make a solidified PR team adjustment from now on. I will never in a Googleplex ever announce my upcoming project or confirm something before I get it. That is something, yeah, I am planning. That's a new revelation I had to endure for the past 5 months of not uploading. So yeah, before I leave you guys, make sure to check the second channel for non-high production. Not that anything I ever made was worth more than black matter, which, fun fact, you can get in your bananas. I know, crazy. But if you ever want to hear of me again, or concerned of whether celestial space got me, recite this: seek extraterrestrial contact, only then knowledge does come. In other words, sub to my second channel.